guys, what's going on? This is Vir91 here, and I'm back for another episode of the Texyk Let's Play series. So today we are standing outside of my house here, and there's probably one major thing that you guys can tell that I've done since the last episode. Well, if you haven't figured it out already, I built this giant retaining wall around my house, and basically this is just going to be the first part of a two-part episode of basically everything that I need to do for my house as far as landscaping goes. So yeah, so these two episodes are going to be mainly focused on landscaping, and yeah, well, I'm gonna say I figured this would be a good break from just basically all my basic episodes that I do. I mean, generally, for the last few episodes, I've just been doing farm related things. Like I did the slime farm, and then I did the trading hall thing, which could kind of be a farm if you think about it. But anyway, I just decided to kind of get away from that for just a few episodes and just try something different. But yeah, so basically this wall here goes all the way around my house here, and basically just goes back there and then all the way back around again. And basically I'm just going to use all this land to do just cool little things just to make it look nicer, because basically I've been here for a few months now on this land here, and it's just been this castle here. I haven't really done any kind of work around it or any kind of landscaping at all. So now for the next few episodes we are just going to be focusing on I guess just making this area pretty. But before we move on, I wanted to show you guys my brand new house for my new villager breeder. Now before I had this pretty bulky house out here. It had a little farm in it for the whole farmer villager thing, and how they can use their crops to breed and so on. And then I had this kind of a containment area over here, and basically it was just kind of big and bulky, and I didn't really like it after a while. So then finally I just kind of tore it all apart and built this new one here. And so this one actually relies on just tossing some crops down. So let me show you how that works. So if I just toss these carrots down, they will pick up the carrots. Well, first I think the brown coats will pick up the carrots, and then they will toss those out to the other villagers. And basically after a while, you'll start to see, you see, just start to throw some at some of the other villagers, and then after a while, you'll start to see some hearts, and then hopefully you'll see a baby villager. Then all the baby villagers will go down into that spot right there, and basically down there is just one little small block of air, and basically down there is just where they chill until they become a fully grown villager. And then like since fully grown villagers are 2 high instead of 1 high, they will go up into the water stream, and then currently I have it hooked up to go to the trading hall, and so that's why that's like that. But anyway, I figure that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and head back down here. And yeah, so and now so like the next thing I want to do with this wall here is place some basically some of these lights right here. Okay, basically this is just being powered by these daylight sensors up here, and since these need redstone power to be activated, I figure that's probably like the easiest thing to do, rather than just have like tons of wires going around everywhere. But anyway, that's the plan for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put those lights in, and then we will see how that looks. Alrighty guys, I placed down the lights, and this is just a time lapse of me walking around my house here, just just showing you where I placed them, and basically with the spacing of these lights, I only placed them where light was needed, so they're not all bunched up or anything. But yeah, I think that turned out pretty good. Alrighty guys, so now that the lights are in place, the next thing I want to work on are trees. And basically since the 1.7.9 update, we now have giant spruce wood trees, and yeah, so these things look very tall and just very awesome in general. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some of these around the land here, and yeah, there's one more back there. But basically, with these, I'm just basically going to do the same thing that I did with the lights. I'm just going to place them around where I feel one big tree is needed. And just in case you guys don't know how to make one of these, you just place down 4 spruce wood saplings, and then yeah, in a 2x2 fashion, and then you could just hit it with some bone meal, and then boom, you got a giant spruce wood tree. Now they can get like really tall. I mean, I think like okay, well, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think it's around like maybe 30 to 40 blocks high, like for the maximum one. This one looks about that size. So but yeah, so basically this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the area here, and I'm just going to make them look nice. And see, also one thing about trees is, I mean, it's easy to accidentally clump them. So just like space them out, pretty evenly, and they should look good. So, hey, Mr. Spider, what's going on, man? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and place these down, and we'll see how they look. Alrighty, guys, so now I've placed down 4 new giant spruce wood trees, and then also sprinkled in just some normal spruce wood trees here. And then I also tried, just some good old-fashioned oak wood trees, just so that we can have some variety. But I mean, those just didn't really work out in my mind. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to the last portion of this video here, and that's going to be pathways. So basically, we have 2 options here. We can either go this route, or we can do kind of like a rustic, worn-down path kind of look. And basically, I think I want to go with the worn-down path look. And for the actual pathway route, we're basically going to start here, and then we're going to make a wide turn here. We're going to circle around, and it's going to go up here in this area here. We're actually going to make something in the second episode, so that's what I have planned later on. Just going to jump back down here. We're going to meet up with this back path here, and just going to circle back around, and then finally we will meet up back here again. But then we'll have another path, divert, and then it will go up this mountain here, and then there's also something big up here that I want to that I want to build for the second episode for landscaping. And so that's what I have planned right now. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and build these paths for you, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Alright guys, so this isn't the actual final cut for the video, but instead I wanted to show you guys how to make a rustic or a worn path. So the first thing you want to do is fill your inventory with these types of blocks here. First we have cobblestone, then we have granite, stone brick, and then gravel. And so basically, like then at that point you'll want to pick out a starting block. Now usually I like to pick cobble just because it's probably one of the most basic blocks in the game. And then once you pick that out, then you'll want to use that block to kind of make your starting point, or I guess just kind of use that block to kind of point which way you want your path to go. And then basically just place one cobblestone block every 4 or 5 blocks or so, and then that way you can get an idea of where your path is going. So then once you've done that, you'll want to start sprinkling in these other blocks just to give it more variety. And so like here, I've putting some andesite, then gravel, stone, or cobblestone, stone brick, and then so on. And like okay, so here's the problem that most people run into when they try to make one of these paths, is that they keep on trying to add more and more blocks, and so usually that's a problem, because basically if you keep on adding blocks, it just gets more and more busy, more I guess clumped up, and yeah, so that's bad. Don't do that. So anyway, I mean, this isn't really like the final product, but this is, I guess, pretty close to what you want. But now I'm gonna go back to actually building these paths, and basically by the time you will see me next time, all these paths will be done. So stay tuned, and we'll see how it goes. And we are done. I've now completed all the paths here, and then I also added in these fences here. And yeah, I mean, these don't really go with the whole theme of my house here, and it's kind of off. But hey, I figure that now we should try to expand a little bit, and just try new things. And then also added these torches here just for lighting purposes. And then up here, I added this little staircase thing, and see, first, I was just gonna keep on doing this sort of thing, but it started to get really steep, and with this, I mean, this is really more for very gentle slopes, but since this was pretty steep, I decided just to go ahead and make this cool little pathway here. And then on the second episode for the landscaping, we will be building something pretty awesome up here. But here, let me go ahead and show you the rest of the pathway here. We just kind of circle around here. Same kind of theme going here. These pesky mobs here. It is nighttime after all. And then we are back over here. And back to the front. So alright guys, this will conclude the first episode of my landscaping special. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.